there, Jeremy. Good afternoon. It is Jay Obertans here at Rorick Mazda. So I thought this might not only be the most helpful, but one thing I strive for is really being respectful of your time. I know the online process can be a little hard, especially because there's like 18 other people. It feels like honing in on you. So by no means do I ever want to be, someone annoying, as much as I really, truly want to do my best. I really pride myself and have quite a passion for Mazda, as it was my very first vehicle. I'm not going to tell you how long ago, it'll give away my age. But likewise, here in front of me is the new 2019 GTR, which is Grand Touring Reserve. So a lot of features to touch base on. Now, one, you're going to notice these new 19-inch sort of dark spoke alloy wheels here. You'll see up in the front you have your LED light beam, kind of very reminiscent of Audi, where they have like all the blue designs and the headlamps. Your lights and fog lights themselves are LED, so very, very bright blue lights at night. Now, there is adaptive capability. It means that they'll move left and right as you turn the steering wheel, and even be able to turn on and off the high and low beams automatically for you. Now, likewise, you'll see this color is the new machine gray. So it's going to be sort of this very depth gray-like, if you would. And then safety is a significant portion for this vehicle. In fact, up behind the rearview mirror, you are going to see the camera system that looks down the windshield, as well as you'll notice these front emblems aren't real, and it's because that's actually just a lens cover. So this vehicle has not one, but two auto braking systems. It can bring itself to a complete stop anywhere from 0 to 80 to avoid a crash or collision. Now, likewise, other features that it can do is lane keep assist, meaning that it can actually pull the car back in the lane if you're drifting. Also, radar cruise with stop and go, and as crazy as it sounds, it means that the car can actually drive itself in stop and go traffic, as it was programmed to follow the car in front of you. Now, likewise, the radar cruise simply just means that it's more focused on distance, so as a result, the car can actually compromise its speed so it can pick up and slow down its speed to maintain distance. A few other features you'll have with that are a couple things I'll run over on the interior. See your LED lights, shark fin antenna, rear lip spoiler. You do have your two big dual exhaust pipes down there for your new Skyactiv Turbo. So the GTRs are the first lineup in the CX5 to get the turbo engine. And I have to say, I had experience with driving a demo of ours a couple months back for the release. Significant difference. The CX5 really benefited from this, I have to say, and of course everything does go out through all-wheel drive. Now, being the high end of the trim level, a few things that you'll expect obviously are going to be things like your power liftgate, which would actually help if I unlock the car to show you that. You'll see your advanced key button here. You are going to have power folding side mirrors. What's pretty cool is it works with the door locks, meaning when you lock the doors, the mirrors are going to fold in, and as you approach the car or unlock the car, the mirrors are going to fold out. Now, interior-wise, you're going to see very Audi-esque. Everything is clean and horizontal. You have a very large 7-inch touchscreen that floats up front and center. Gotta use the term touchscreen pretty loosely, because when the car is in motion, everything is actually controlled via this BMW-like control pad behind the gear shifter. And you'll see you have these very heavily bolstered out black leather seats with espresso piping all the way through them. 8-way power with power lumbar and 2-way memory. You'll notice you have this metal-infused wood trim along the doors. Everything does go out through the Bose stereo system. In fact, you'll see speakers up here in the windshield just to make extra room, things like your sunroof and such. But hopping in here to run over a couple things, you'll notice you can fold the mirrors manually here on the door. Let's get those out. You have a brand new gauge cluster with this LCD sort of speedometer that can kind of be changed with this button here on the steering wheel to go through a couple different prompts and such, as well as a new tach and temperature design. This is actually going to be for your radar cruise. I can turn this on and you can see me setting those distance blocks, which, by the way, you are going to notice a heads-up display, and you'll even see some of those distance blocks. Now, what's really neat about this heads-up display in front of me is all the information it actually projects. For instance, it will put stop signs, speed limit signs, road signs, so there's speed limit reading and traffic signal recognition. Also, it'll put blind spot and even put things like navigation on in front of you as well. So many different things. I got to pull off here just a little bit so this truck can get kind of behind me here. Now, likewise, if I shift into reverse, you are going to see it'll pull up a high-resolution backup camera to give you an idea of what's behind you. You'll even have the blind spot indicators in the left and right side mirror, a little bit of snow over there. Down here, you'll notice I have the heated seat on, so you have your dual climate setup, but you'll also see that there is air-conditioned seats. So you have heated and cooled seats for the front, and then you will notice the button for the heated steering wheel as well right there. Now, navigation is standard. You'll notice this control knob where it rolls left and right, it rocks around, and you would just press down like a computer mouse to make a selection. So very BMW style with your volume over here. You'll notice your emergency brake. Everything is push button start. You have your power lift gate here, which by the way, I'm going to go ahead and just open up. You'll kind of see that lift gate open up back there. And then I'm going to run back and just show a couple more things. The only thing that is kind of stinky about making a video of this car is there's just so many features. I could literally just be here for 15 minutes going over all of them. You'll notice, obviously, being a 19, this just got off the truck, so there's a ton of plastic still all over it. The liftgate itself is also height programmable, so I can program a lower or higher height. Now, likewise, if I open the back door here, a few things you'll notice. Of course, everything is decked out in leather in the metal infused wood trim. You'll notice back here that you have your ventilation, but let me unbuckle the seatbelt and fold down the center armrest, because yes, you will see that the back seats are heated as well. And also you're going to have a USB charging station back here for your back occupants. So again, the list of features just continues on and on. Now, a really cool benefit with us here at Rorick is we're the largest Mazda dealer in the entire region. And if you're kind of wondering, okay, so what does that have to do with the CX5? Quite a bit. So one thing that we give you that no other dealership in the region does is all of your oil changes. So synthetic oil for the Skyactiv Turbo, and all your yearly inspections are covered entirely free for life. You will never pay for an oil change or an inspection in the life that you own our vehicle. Likewise, you will always get a loaner vehicle and get your car washed anytime you come visit us. You'll even get bi-yearly credits that will cover other items like tire rotations and wipers. So it's nearly $400 a year every single year you own the car and maintenance. So I do appreciate it greatly. I'm going to go ahead and update, upload this video, I should say, just to make sure that it'll work. Granted, my on-camera performance is definitely by all means not what it used to be. But no, I greatly do appreciate it, Justin, and please, if there is any other details or anything that I can provide, never hesitate to reach out to me. And once again, I do appreciate it, Justin. Have a great day.